Hello, it's Leslie here. Today I'm going to review Renthal's ultra-tacky push-on grips. I don't actually have them in front of me, that's because I've already returned them. So I'm going to just overlay some footage of some other grips, rather Renthal grips, the Kevlar ones. So the reason I don't have them is because I've returned them, and the reason I returned them is because they had like a sticky liquid coating all over them. I don't think that's what they should be like when people want ultra tacky grips. They shouldn't really be sticky, and so it's like they put too much plasticizer into the polymer and it's leaking out. So I know a thing or two about these plasticizers because I've done, a material science degree, and many of them are carcinogenic. So I refuse to use anything that leaks out plasticizers. Again, I've used a lot of grips in the past, and I don't think they have to do that to get a soft rubber grip. There's different types of rubbers available, and I just don't think they've done their homework well enough. So I'm using, I have kept another pair of the Kevlar ones because they didn't seem to be quite so bad. But the ultra tacky ones were, they're tacky, but they're sticky. And what happens is if you're not using full finger gloves, they leave this horrible sticky residue on your fingers. So if you're only using half finger gloves, they're not right, basically. So I was looking for what I would call a gummy grip, like a very soft rubber grip, a gel type of grip. And I thought I'll give these a go, but they just weren't right. I don't think they're meant to be like that. Sure, they do provide grip and everything, but they're absolutely horrible. They leave this residue over everything, and it reminds me of some horrible PVC type of thing. It reminds me of some vinyl used to leak out plasticizer as well. If you leave it in the sun too long, you get this sticky carbon compound. It's called organic, and they're called organic compounds, but they're not exactly organic. They're very horrible compounds. So, I'm using on the bike that you see now, I'm using the Kevlar ones. I haven't actually gone for a ride on this bike, it's not ready yet, but I've chosen the push-on grips because I think they're a little bit thicker, they give you more rubber, whereas the lock-on ones are mounted on like a plastic tube, so they're not quite as, I read somewhere that they're not quite as shock absorbent as the ones that you glue on. So yeah, they're more time consuming to put on, but I think the result is better, and I think I've seen some videos where some downhill pros even use the glue-on grips. So I don't have a problem with them being glued on, but the ultra tacky ones, forget it. They should recall them all. It's a flaw. It's not meant to be like that. You're not meant to coat your customer in plasticizer shit. So anyway, I just think it's an oversight. Someone doesn't know that they're not meant to be like that. Anyway, no hard feelings against Renthal because I do have another pair of their grips on one of my bikes. So they're fine, but I was very disappointed in the ultra tacky ones because I was looking forward to them, being more like a gummy bear gel, and they weren't. They were just horrible. So yeah, I return them as soon as possible. I wish I actually had some footage of the shiny, sticky liquid that was on them, and you could see what they were like, but I don't have that. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Bye.